You know, I have to get some things off my chest about YouTube. Now, I know what people are thinking. Mitch, you are on YouTube. Why are you complaining? You're using their services. They have graciously put you in good standing, and you have no reason to be complaining about their service. Well, yes, I do, in fact, especially when this complaint that I am about to give to YouTube in form of a video can affect anyone at any time, no matter who they are. Well, I say that, but then, that's only hypothetical, and to quote Steve Shives, it's in principle, but not in practice. I'm talking about the recent copyright strikes against people like Thorium, Teal Sargon, and those who have had a history of wrongful DMCA and flagging attempts. But I'm talking about The Amazing Atheist and his podcast, The Drunken Peasants. And there's been a whole load of people who have been victims of YouTube's neglect and failure to uphold their rights. And these people are mainly of two camps. Remember, it's not all mutually inclusive or exclusive. You could be one or the other or both. And I'm talking about the atheist community and the anti-feminism community. Now, Teal'c recently had to delete an original video he did of the video by Video Talkies with that Indian girl saying that she was raped every time, say a person called this other person a slut, etc. And he had to basically censor it because the woman who was the star of the video, probably embarrassed that she was in such a terrible video, said that this was an invasion of her privacy. Apparently a video where she shows her face on a public space apparently is infringing her privacy, because despite being in perfect context of fair use, in which Teal'c criticises and makes a video for educational purposes, the fact that her feels means that YouTube have forced Teal'c, and he did do this, as I said, to delete the video in a 48-hour notice despite his objections. Because remember, the copyright claims are bullshit, and I've had this too, only I was lucky in the sense that they didn't pursue anything further, and despite the fact that I tried to tell them that I did follow the rules, my monetization was taken off. And we'll get more to that in monetization in a bit. Now, because this person's feelings were hurt, he had to censor himself and delete the original one. So now the one that he's got has her face obscured and her voice changed so that he doesn't get in trouble. And this has happened to Louis Laveau. He had to do this with several videos, and it has affected his channel in quite a large way, because he was an up-and-coming YouTuber, he had a lot of subscribers, and now he has been severely limited because of someone's feelings. They didn't like being criticised and being wrong, so they complained to YouTube, and YouTube basically took away his channel's efficiency, and now he's basically having to, neuter himself for a couple of months. And this happened to Sargon, and it happened to TJ, who had to delete 200 videos because of one person's feelings. And why is it that, these religious people and these feminists are always on the side of YouTube? Why does YouTube always pander to them? Why is it that, despite our protestations, say if, I made a video about someone and they didn't like it and they DMCA'd me, I, despite being the one in the right, are the one who has to be punished for something that I didn't do? Why is it that my defence I can consist only of one sentence as to why it should not be taken down and have its monetization taken away, while they can basically do whatever they want, and the only way I could, completely and utterly fight them is to go through the courts, or hope that YouTube somewhere, someone notices my problem and goes, "Oh, this guy didn't do anything wrong." And this pisses me off. Now, let's get into that monetization thing that I was talking about. Mundane Matt talked about something where this other YouTuber, or rather more of a YouTube channel consisting of various people, were complaining that a certain video of theirs had its monetization taken away without any prior knowledge or YouTube telling them that it had been taken off. And this, for people like me and them and Mundane Matt who rely on monetization in various ways. I'm a former student and I have to work hard, and I think any little bit of money that I can try and get off YouTube can help pay bills, etc. We rely on this. I don't have a Patreon. I don't know about the other two, but I would very much like these adverts to give me at least £1, if nothing. Yeah, these things have been taken away for no reason other than the fact that either YouTube or somebody does not agree with it, and they'll just take it away without telling you. And this happened to me, actually. And I tried to sift through my messages, and I couldn't seem to find anything about it. Basically, my most popular video to date is the Emma Sulkovitz Made a Porno video. And when I saw Mundane Matt's video, I had to check my channel just in case. There's two that have been demonetized, which was due to copyright. I used a Jerry Lee Lewis song for about a minute. It's a 2-minute song, and I used a minute of it. Despite the fact I changed the song, apparently that's copyright. And also I used footage of Shanty Binks and the fire alarm, and that belonged to a network or a news company. And they allowed me to, use the footage, just that I couldn't make money off of it. I didn't know. I checked, and it turns out that the monetization was taken off. Considering the fact there's no copyrighted material, I did link to the website where the porno is on, but YouTube didn't tell me that I could lose my monetization off it. Now, I don't know, maybe I didn't have monetization that day, or I didn't monetize it, so I can't monetize it now, but every other demonetized video that I have has that option, yet now it's gone. And I wasn't told about this. I can't complain about this because they're not going to be bothered. And I'm worried because YouTube, say what you will, say, oh, they give you freedom of speech. Look at all these options. It's miles better than Dailymotion. Dailymotion will not attack me for my freedom of speech and basically not give me my due process when somebody has false flagged me or DMCA'd me. YouTube just always seem to, take off an atheist's video or an anti-feminist video because for some reason they have to pander to these people. Pisses me off, and I'm getting really incoherent now, and I'm gonna just end it here. Basically, I don't like what YouTube is doing. I don't like what they've done to Teal Day and other subs and people that I follow on YouTube. I despise it. It's not good for the company. I'm surprised that we haven't all just migrated to Dailymotion, though I think I'm beginning to see that happening. Bane's done it, Razor Fist has done it, and hopefully, maybe YouTube might notice this and perhaps get some balls. So anyway, this has been ChatmanMan93. Like and share the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all later.